20 years ago, when Rob Lucas privatised EDSA, Labor was opposed to it. We fought that privatisation because we knew that if you privatise an essential service like EDSA, we'd all suffer in the long run. And unfortunately, Labor was proven right. That privatisation has hurt South Australia. We've seen the benefit of the backup generators behind me. 276 megawatts of South Australian owned generators there for the public good. Generating electricity when we need it the most, when demand exceeds supply. When we suffered through that heat wave, South Australia was plunged into a very precarious position. If we didn't have our own backup generation, we would have had people have their power turned off. Luckily, these generators were turned on and saved South Australia and indeed some homes in Victoria.
Debate is raging tonight about plans to privatise the state's emergency backup power stations just 24 hours after they help keep our grid afloat. Live to reporter Elspeth Hussey and Elle, they certainly proved their worth last night.
Oh, they absolutely did, Mike. As our supplies were starting to dwindle at around 5:30 last night, our two emergency diesel power plants rumbled to life for the first time. And as promised, they managed to prop up supply for here in South Australia and also for Victoria. Now, the opposition says this is proof enough that we should not be leasing these out to private owners, that these are well worth their money. But that's exactly what the Marshall government plans to do just 1 year after they were installed by the former Wetherill government to prevent heatwave blackouts.
Labor's asking you to sign a petition to stop the privatisation of these backup generators. They've shown their worth, they've shown their value, they've proven their point to the public. They work. They work to stop blackouts, they work to keep the power on. Now let's keep them in public hands so they operate in our interest for the public, not for the private sector. They belong to us, we've paid for them. Let's not sell them, let's not give it away. Let's maintain our economic sovereignty and make sure that we can stop blackouts in the future.